Why don't they just put the fucking vowels at the start of the alphabet and the consonants at the end? Why you gotta mix them up in a, like, intersperse them throughout?
That is true. What? Who decided alphabetical order?
You can put it in any order you choose. It doesn't make any sense.
We should just start teaching the alphabet in QWERTY instead.
I just don't understand why. Dude, that would actually be helpful for kids, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Except starting with Q, one of the, you know, again, like least useful letters.
That whole top row can go. E, it's not that important. We'll find it. We can
people
work
love
without
E, though.
It's a big
E.
one. It's true. Man. You also realize, like, I could read any book that's called, like, A is for Apple without looking at the pages at this point in my life. Like, I know what's going to be A is going to be apple. I know what's going to be B is going to be ball or balloon. I know what's going to be C is going to be car or cat. D for dog. Like, it's just, I've got like 10 of these books. They're all exactly the same. Except the Dr. Seuss ones are psychotic.
Oh, what do they do?
Big F, little f, 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 F. Four-feathered falcons on a fiffer, feffer, feff. And you're like, okay, that one I gotta actually read. I gotta pay attention to the consonants in that one too. That was a smart move on my part.
Oh, nice. I think I got us good enough. Oh, you're having a little bit of trouble.
Can I tell you something? Apparently I was going backwards for that whole last slide. Which would explain why I was way out in front. There was nobody around me at all. And I was like, holy cow, these guys are ass.
That's funny. Dude, I can't wait for custom maps, dude. I'm gonna get on that.
You're gonna make some custom Fall Guys? Oh!
You ready for some Kaizo Fall Guys?
Kaizo! Vladimir Kaizo Fall Guys!
Ugh. I wonder how that's gonna play.
Checkpoint League Fall Guys Season 1 Battle Royale?
You never know. I did just start a big Minecraft project, though, so...
Yeah.
Be a little busy for a while.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Lol. Oh, man.
What the kids like these days, man.
Yeah, they kind of just constantly
and those
like
days.
it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
It is... I maintain that Minecraft itself is kind of a shit game.
I would disagree with that. I'd take the under on that one.
I don't know, man. I think it's the same deal with Skyrim, where it's like, well, what is if everyone's trying to mod it all the time? What's wrong with the base game?
No, Skyrim is just not good. But we're the only two people that are confident enough to tell the truth.
Nah, there's plenty of people who know that Skyrim's just not very good. There's been an anti-Bethesda arc for a while.
Skyrim is worse than Fallout 4, for sure. It's probably not as bad as Fallout 76, but it's definitely worse than Fallout 4.
I would say that. I would agree with that. But I don't think Fallout 4 is that good either.
No, it's not very good. But it's
I don't
better
know, man.
than Skyrim. Unless you need a game you can play on your smart fridge, in which case I would say Skyrim's probably like right up there.
I had a video recommended to me this morning that was Skyrim on a pregnancy test. It's just very funny.
Just a humorous idea for sure.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're playing Skyrim on your pregnancy test, she's not pregnant.
Hey!
Or it's not yours.
It's not your pregnancy test.
I heard the laugh followed by the should I laugh at this?
Yeah.
The internal laugh.
Yeah, no. I had to think about that one for a second. Oh my god. I don't know, they're getting me back with Starfield though. Looks kind of cool. I mean, they're making a bunch of promises they definitely can't keep, but it does look cool.
I'm just done with games, honestly.
True.
They keep coming out and you're like, new game, and then you're like, oh, it's a reconstitution of things from old games. And I guess you just reach an age at some point where you're like, that's what everything is. All foods, like there's no new ideas. All foods are just like, we took an element of food A and food B, and now it's a tempura chicken wing. And you're like, oh, well, this good, but fucking so what, dude? I don't know. That's why we need the damn aliens to show up, so that we can get some new, like a new element on the periodic table or something. Go ahead, kill me. Honestly, I'll do it myself.
Look, I wouldn't have done it if there wasn't 5 seconds left, alright?
I understand.
I probably still would have done it. I can't help myself.
We need a new element, okay? And it does. I don't want it to be like fucking Californium or whatever, where you have to make it in a lab and it only exists for 3 milliseconds. You gotta like watch it on one of the slow-mo guys' cameras to actually get it. We need like something that slots in right between like hydrogen and helium on the periodic table.
I don't think that's how atomic science works.
Just something plentiful. Like aliens are like, oh, you haven't found Coolium?
Too?
Yeah, you haven't found Coolium? It has 3/2 protons in its nucleus.
Yeah. You didn't know you could have fractional electrons? Come on.
And
that's like basic stuff.
It would revolutionize cooking for sure.
Oh,
and gaming.
Well, I mean, No Man's Sky already invented a new periodic table.
It's true. That part is definitely true. You can't make that joke because you like the game a lot.
It is a good game now, yeah.
More like No Man's Sky, more like this man sleep when he sees people playing it.
It's a chill game, man. Look, sometimes you gotta play a chill game.
I found a new alien species. It looks almost identical to the last one, except
Yeah, but it gives you credits when you scan it, man.
Dude, I'm taking back the McDonald's one. That one was a joke. I did not mean to suggest that the lady deserved to get burned by the hot coffee. When you have 2 people in a Discord call, one person has to take the dissenting side just to keep the conversation going, okay?
They're still going on about that. They didn't like that.
They were very upset with that.
That's fair.
Which is fair. I mean, she had serious injuries.
She had to go to the hospital.
She had that was like unacceptable. All I'm saying is it's not the corporation's fault. It's that franchisee's fault. I'm dead, by the way. I fell off, literally.
It's fine. I'll take it. I'll take us home. Dude, the up path is fun. They actually made this game interesting. Remember when this game no one ever died until the very end?
Yep. I do. Those were the days. Oh, that was scary.
Oh, I almost killed him.
Oh, man. You must have no idea about it? Look, I know you're 17 and you've watched a lot of video essays. I was alive when this shit took place. I followed the whole arc from the snake's head to the snake's tail.
There's a misinformation campaign by McDonald's.
Yeah.
Make it seem like she was a dumb lady trying to make money off suing them.
There's been a lot of documentaries lately that are really going in on late night hosts. Check out all these fucked up jokes David Letterman made about Monica Lewinsky, and now they're trying to rehabilitate him on Netflix by getting him to interview Dave Chappelle. The dude, he can't stop stepping in quicksand, man.
That was... What a sentence, Jesus Christ. Oh. All right, let's get our 4th win in a row, huh?
Oh yeah, let's. Anyway, you were aware of this in 1993? The news traveled slower back then, okay?
It didn't happen in 93.
It might have, for all I know. I probably heard about it when it made the news in 97.
I gotta imagine it.
Oh, I'm all right.
All right.
This shit is so loud. Watch this. Oh, man. You know when you get a Fall Guys win and the crown feels like a bag of sand?
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
I haven't won a game in a long time. If it's just the 2 of us, will you jump off the edge?
Sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that's a little bit of hope for me. That
You
means
did
a lot.
almost run off the ledge there.
No, I'm
Holy.
I'm okay. Does it still do the thing if you're standing on the seam, you lose your jump input?
I do not think so.
Oh, let's go. That opens up a lot more real estate.
Oh, someone's been murdered.
I can't talk, man. I can't. I'm alive. It's so quiet. I'm so nervous, dude. It's not even Twitch Rivals. It's just a normal game of Fall Guys. I'm gonna grab this fucker. I'm dead. I deserve that. I'm dead. I deserve that. I never should have
killed another.
I never should have gone on my villain arc. I was crushing it.
I'm on my villain arc.
Yes! Yes!
I'm on my
He's
villain
insane!
arc. Come here! Stop running!
This guy's in every single one of my games.
He's so good.
Whoa! No! Batista! Oh, man.
It was cowardly to run at the start, but I respect it.
Sky Pilot 82. Wait a minute, wasn't Sky Pilot the person who was rocking that Radiohead skin first and threw me off the edge in like 8 consecutive rounds or something?
I don't know.
Or am I mistaken?
All I know is that guy worked smarter, not harder, man. He let me kill like 6 people, and then it was like, all I gotta do is kill the killer.
You can't really be mad at that one. That was good.
Why did I just get 3 crowns? I must have completed a challenge or something.
What level are you?
26?
I'm level 99. That's so sad. Oh, man.
Oh, wait, in the battle pass?
I don't know. What the hell's the battle pass?
I don't know. I'm 43 in the battle pass. I do have 415 out of 444 crowns.
Oh, I'm level 9 or something in the top left.
Oh, yeah, that's what
But I haven't linked my accounts yet. I got 200 crowns on my Steam account. I don't want to port over because they'll probably make the lobbies even harder. By the way, your comment, I meant to mention it, your comment about the lady who let her kid go crazy during How to Train Your Dragon. Didn't really realize it until I had a kid and started going to parks and stuff like that. There's a lot of like ass parents out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's so classic ass parent doesn't watch their kid at the park. Their kid gets into trouble with other kids and their parents. Okay, whatever. That happens. Here's a new variant of shitty parent that I saw this weekend. Piece of playground equipment is unoccupied. I don't sit on benches. I'm a moron. I'm going to sit on the piece of equipment because no kid is using it right now. Okay, well, now I got to go over to some like 47-year-old man and say, excuse me, can you get off the spinning chair so my toddler can get on it? Like, what are you thinking? Like, they just built a fancy chair for adults here? Like, what's wrong with you?
That is just weird. I've seen older people sit on like swings and stuff, but usually when they're like alone and there's like, 8 swings.
Yeah, it's nighttime and you're like a little drunk and you're 20. Okay, like whatever, go for it.
Or you're like, a young woman who's like reading a book at like a park. It's a common one too.
Holy cow, this guy's insane. Did you see that?
He did a big jump. Having face me in Hexagon, it'll be a different story.
It's true. It's true.
Nah, I want to have sympathy for like the parent who has a child that's just, a lot.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, like I don't know child science. Like, if your child is a lot, but like doesn't have any like behavioral issues, then like is that your fault? Is that the parent's fault? Like, I don't know.
I think it could go either way. I think you could have you could be like a low-key parent and have like a bit of a crazy kid, or I think you could have like a normal kid that doesn't get the attention that they need, and as a result they start acting out to be a little crazier. I think both can definitely happen.
It's fair. So you just never know.
But like if you're here's the thing, normal parents, crazy kid, you wouldn't see them because those parents would take the bullet. They'd be like, I got a low roll. I'm going to stay at home until they go to college.
Yeah, I'm like rethinking this How to Train Your Dragon situation now, and I'm getting more upset at the parent because I'm like, okay, this parent clearly knows their child is a lot, but also that child at no point watched the movie. Like, just did not care about the movie.
It's very disrespectful to the filmmaker.
I know you, random, middle-aged lady, you're not here to see How to Train Your Dragon 3. I mean, you brought your kids, actually. Her daughter was fine. Like, her daughter was chilling. Her daughter was more annoyed at the boy than I was.
Way of the world, for sure.
Yeah, and so I'm like, why? Like, I guess maybe you know what? I thought that's it. She brought it for her daughter and knew that the son was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
She can't just leave the son at home.
And the babysitter, like, that you going to pay full rate for a babysitter watching half your kids? I don't think so.
Yeah. All right. Now Oh, I almost had the fucking run, dude. Damn balls.
I'm not doing very well. But I really come alive in the finals, so...
I'm gonna get that P1.
Well, you're not that far ahead of me. Never mind. I got hit by 2 rhinos. Yeah, there's like legitimately like a lot of bad parents out there. At the same, like I get annoyed sometimes because I think that especially young men don't cut parents a lot of slack. Like things like, I mean, when I tweeted like, oh, we have our kid at the library, she's having a great time, and then like people will tweet like, oh, why do people always feel the need to bring their kids places? It's so annoying for me when I'm like at a place and there's kids around. I'm like, okay, shithead, I'm in the kids section of the library, so don't come here. You know, unless you need a re-up on your damn Goosebumps books, you know, you can stay in the section of the library where you can use a computer for free so you can access your Hotmail account, and I'll be over here reading kids' books, okay?
Dude, don't knock Goosebumps. Come on, man. Legitimately terrible. It was awful, but it's good.
Yeah, I own about probably 90 Goosebumps books, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I used to, but they got thrown away with the Pokemon cards. Tragic.
Oh, that hurts. Mm-hmm. Do you have a first edition Charizard in there?
Maybe, I don't remember. I was like 6 years old, man. How the hell am I supposed to know?
That's fair.
That got put into a binder, and that got put into a box, and that box got put into an attic, and then that attic got, you know, moved out of, and no, not a lot of stuff from that attic made it out.
That's kind of a Goosebumps story in and of itself.
Yeah.
The Goosebumps book that didn't make it out of the attic. Hold on, I gotta...
We're working title.
But then sometimes I'm at the playground and I'm like, you know what? People are right. There's a lot of like, my problem is that people like blame the kids, in my opinion. When especially if your kid is like under 5, they just be like doing shit. Sometimes I'll be with my daughter like 99% of the time. She's really polite. Sometimes she'll just go, ah! And then like people will look at me and I'm like, I don't know, man. She's a little crazy, honestly. Like she's, yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that with my niece and nephew. Like, I know my brother's a good dad, and it's just like, they are a lot. They're just a lot. Yeah. Oh my God, that man was murdered. Like, just the energy levels are like, it's honestly they're kind of like dogs in a way, where if like, you know, you don't expend their energy, they're just gonna use it up when you're trying to have dinner.
True. Like, okay, so yesterday we were in the sandbox, and I'm trying to let her play more independently so that I can fucking take a little break from time to time, and also I'm sure it develops important skills for her. So I'm just standing at the edge of the sandbox. She's scooping sand into a bucket. Scoops the sand, no problem. Scoops the sand, no problem. Scoops the sand, immediately tries to put the shovel in her mouth. No tell in advance at all. Just like scoop bucket, scoop mouth. So I gotta slap the shovel like out of her hand. She's not even upset. She just grabs the shovel and then like goes back to putting it in the bucket. Like, it's just they get random impulses for behavior. That's what you're there for, is so that if they're like, I'm gonna do something that is gonna like hurt me, then you're like, no, please don't.
Please don't.
And then they try to do it anyway, and then you gotta like, you know, pick them up and they're wriggling around like crazy, and you know.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta start a scene just to make sure they're not sticking a fork in a light socket, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry, I was laughing in between your anecdote because someone tried to push me off.
Yeah, not because it was funny, but because...
It was also funny. But someone tried to push me off, and then someone came to my aid and saved my life and pushed the guy who was pushing me off. And then I pushed that guy off.
That is funny. Okay, I'm not mad. That's funny.
It deserved a laugh for sure.
Imagine.
Nice dive.
Thank you.
Honestly, squad mode's Fall Guys is still cracked. You can win so many. It's so easy still.
It's so fun. Because, like, the only time I imagine you ever lose Fall Guys is, like, well, the only time you don't make the finals is either a game that's RNG dependent, in which case you have a backup who's about 60% as good as you are to maybe give you a chance to make it through, or you just have, like, a bad game, in which case you got a backup who's 60% as good as you.
Or you play Thin Ice for, like, the 3rd time in a day.
I'm just gonna jump.
Yeah, we played Fall Guys with the boys like last week, and we had like 5 or 6 of these out of 7 finals.
It was dude,
miserable.
This is just this and Hexa Ring, as far as the eye can see.
Just look, you got it right the first time, guys. Like, I know you've been trying to improve, but like, Hexagon is just the better game.
Make a Fall Mountain that's 5 times longer.
Ooh, I like that. I'll try to make one. All right.
Make a game where you push a detonator and it's a 1 in 6 chance the thing explodes. And then you gotta mash the buttons to eat a pizza. And then you gotta... These are Mario Party games. These are now Mario Party games.
It's fine.
Okay.
We all accidentally create Mario Party games every once in a while.
Okay, I have to ask you an honest question. You've seen Squid Game, right?
I've seen Squid Game.
How stupid do you have to be to die in red light, green light?
Yeah, after playing the crab game, the video game version of Squid Game, I also do feel like it should be really hard to lose red light, green light. After you've realized, like the first guy didn't know,
yes.
right? Like,
but a 110-year-old man made it across the finish line. I've never been alive this long. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? You can do it. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. Let's go.
Don't challenge me in any hexagonal-based game.
Holy cow.
You like farming wins?
Dude, it feels great. Although then when I play solo, I get my ass. I end up in these nightmare like DoorDash lobbies where if you don't start in the front 2 lines, you just lose.
That is, yeah, no, DoorDash is not.
It's ruthless.
Oh my god, dude, I can't. I'm trying to skip all these points I'm getting, man. Sorry, it just keeps going.
I was also getting the points. You don't have to apologize. I was mashing.
All right, hell yeah.
Holy cow.
Trying to think of other anecdotes. All I got is my tattoo right now. That's all I can think about, man.
I got nothing. I mean, I walked 28 miles this weekend.
Wait, why?
Baby needed a nap.
Oh.
2
28-mile nap?
Yeah, and then sometimes she like wakes up, then I just keep walking around, go to the playground, and then you're walking around a little bit there. Yeah, I just walked like 20. The weather was nice too. I don't know if you could tell, I got a little bit of a tan. It's not a joke, by the way. There is a difference. It's just the lighting. The lighting. Yeah, can you see?
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Hey! I tricked you. Made you look at my bicep.
Are you still lifting? You still yoked?
No, but I'm riding the Peloton a lot. Legs are looking.
Fair.
I'm rocking the short shorts for sure.
As long as you're getting the cardio.
I would, if I was trying to show off my body, I would wear a cable knit sweater and tight underwear outside and really tall socks.
Tall socks can be good. Be a good look. You gotta do it right though.
Well,
you
I
don't
realized
wanna be like the nerdy guy in high school who wears the tall socks.
no,
That's the
but I
bad look.
think that's a cool look now.
Oh, it's hopping off.
Well, every other man my age, and my wife pointed this out to me yesterday, we were all wearing the same thing. It was like a tan or gray or like slate blue t-shirt, and then like some shorts that are a little high on the thigh. And I thought, you know what? That's why I feel so freaking dripped out when I wear that Tommy Bahama Mickey Mouse shirt outside. And then I wear like the shirts, the socks that have like orcas on them that we bought when we were in Alaska. And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking dripped out like this. Like I'm killing it. Every other dad is just dressing like not to be noticed, and I'm dressing for like, I don't know, like it's laundry day chic. It's like this is what you would wear on laundry day, except these are the cleanest clothes I got right now.
Are we out?
Nah, man. Nah. Oh, man. Nah. We're making it.
I think we're out.
We're making it. I haven't given us our point injection yet. We're probably gonna make it. Yeah. Just stall. No. We're making it, dude.
It's a tie if this person is the 37 guy. Okay, now we're good.
Told you.
We're in the clear. That was close though. We were last in, dude.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Speaking of tattoo, I kind of got. I feel like I got kind of baited by my tattoo artist. I'm still like I'm happy with the result. There's nothing to do with that, but like, I went in to get the color done, which was like a 5-hour process.
It's a long one.
And by the end of it, I was literally like I looked like I had been attacked, basically. Like I was pale, like
by
I was literally
a
shaking. Yeah, well, no, like it looked like I had.
Oh, I see. Not like your arm had like.
No, yeah, it looked like I was attacked just physically in all facets. And he was like, yeah, no, that's common. You did like a really long session. Like I would have probably tapped out like 3 hours in. I was like, what? Wait, what? He's got like tattoos all over his body. He's got a head tattoo, neck tattoo, and I was like, you're telling me like you wouldn't have done like all of this at once? I was sitting there like shaking, like slowly looking at him, like turning, like, yeah.
It's only 4 hours to go.
Ugh.
That was kind of what my colonoscopy was like.
Oh yeah.
Not really.
Okay. Last Thursday sucked. Like, the first tattoo sucked, but finishing it was a level of suck that I don't know if I ever want to repeat again. I had to like sit down for like 20 minutes. I didn't want to like drive home because I was too.
You had too much adrenaline?
No, I was too like shaken. Like I was dizzy and tired, and dude, like getting a tattoo is like running a marathon, legit. I don't know. People might be like, oh yeah, all right, dude, but try it for yourself.
That's 26.2 miles. That's a little bit less than I walked this weekend, so basically, it's pretty hard.
Imagine like tense up your whole body, like you're like ready for pain. You know, like you're like someone's about to hurt you. You know how you get like, all your muscles tense up. Okay, now do that for 5 hours straight.
Okay,
and
you're right. It sounds hard.
It's not fun.
I mean, like the pain and the discomfort has never factored into my decision to not have a tattoo yet at all. I just like I can't think of anything I want to have on my body.
I was there. I was with you until I had this idea.
And then like if you have to take suggestions from chat, don't get a tattoo, is my opinion. People are like, well, if you don't have any other idea, you could always get your favorite video game. Yes, exactly. You could always get a video game tattooed upon you. Like, well, it's not like I have to get a tattoo.
You don't have to, no.
I could just start working out instead.
True. Which is better. Oh, dude, if yellow loses, that's Bautista's team.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, we're gonna lose.
Yep.
Fuck me. I had my tail, literally never lost it the whole round.
I lost my tail and then stole a tail from a teammate and then lost my tail to yellow at the last. That all happened within the last 6 seconds of the game.
So that's kind of entirely your fault, huh?
Yep.
Hey, at least you're owning up to it. I appreciate
yep.
that.
I mean, I take responsibility for my mistakes. Like when we were playing Plate Up, I was like, Malf doesn't know what he's talking about. He's sabotaging our whole restaurant. He said, let me be the chef. Things went swimmingly. He had it all figured out. But I just think that's because I was doing the dishes so well, it took a lot of pressure off him in the kitchen. I think...
Dishes are hard work, man.
Yeah, you gotta hold pee for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Wait, you gotta go to the bathroom?
No, that's pushing pee.
Oh,
isn't it? I don't know. What's your favorite, you in any recent memes? Pink Sauce, Tony Pizza.
Oh, recent memes. Oh, God. I don't know.
The wife who hates her husband and all of her comics are like how she's an awesome
the
mom.
mango or the peach?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's so good.
She has another one that's like me when I leave the house, and it's like my car keys, my kid's juice, a spare water bottle, my kid's health card, an allergy list. And like it's 100,000 things, and then it's like my husband when he leaves the house, his car keys. And I'm like, man, this lady fucking hates her husband. Yeah.
What a horrible relationship.
You just gotta you gotta chill out a little bit. Honestly, also, it sounds like you're carrying too much shit. Like,
yeah, that's a lot.
I don't need a spare water bottle when I go outside, because when I get thirsty, I go home. There was also one that said driving wine. Wait, that was I thought they did that to oh no, the husband, that was a meme husband one. Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I don't think she doesn't sound like kind of driving wine individual.
Yeah, that was an edit.
He seems like more of a night wine individual over and over every night.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, quite frankly. By the way, I made up for lost time. You see this?
Oh yeah, I'm right behind you.
Guess what, bitch? Ooh! I almost had him.
I love impacting other people's games for no reason. Just yanked that guy like 2 places back.
It does feel good just to have an impact.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to have a positive impact, so to have a negative impact, sometimes that's all you got.
Yeah. It feels good to do something in life these days. Maybe that's why the world sucks so much. Everyone just wants to do something, and they'll take whatever they can get.
Hold on. Fruit-pilled peach cell comic. Fruit-pilled peach cell original comic.
It was going through my Discord for like a couple days. There were a lot of edits.
He's got to feel bad for the husband a little bit. Like he's getting put on blast.
Definitely.
Like not just in his
peach.
home life. Like, you got peaches. Why is he not allowed to eat the peach?
Right. Well, the main tweet was like, "Hey, why don't you tell your fucking husband you're saving the peach?"
Yeah.
Why are you like setting up a booby trap for him?
Or buy some chips or something so that I wouldn't eat the peach. I would eat the chips over the peach any day of the week.
I don't know. Peaches are pretty good, man.
Yeah, but chips, man. Chips.
Chaps. I mean, because that's what happened, right? Like, in real life, what happened is she saw the last peach and was like, I guess I'll give this to the kids. It's the last peach. But then she just didn't tell her husband.
Yeah.
And so he was like, oh, it's the last peach. I'm going to eat it. And which is a totally reasonable thing to do because you can fucking buy more peaches. That's
this shit pisses me off because, maybe they bought 8 peaches and she ate 7, but she didn't eat the last one. And now all of a sudden he's the bad guy.
Yep. Well, let's be honest. He probably ate most of them. Let's be real. He's a little peach bastard.
Well, he's a fruit-pilled peach cell. Yeah.
He's a little peach demon. Yum yum.
Shit drives me crazy, man.
Maybe you gotta hide the peaches from him if he's gonna steal all the peaches, you know?
Is common courtesy to ask before eating the last of anything? No, not really. No. You never get anything done.
It's a peach. It's not like a piece of cake, you know? Like, it's so easy to get more peaches.
That's crazy. Like, what you have just described, I don't think it lives in the real world. I think that's like a perfect world situation. I don't think you're speaking about real human beings here. Mm-hmm. I'm dumb. I tried to take the hammer. Where'd you qualify? You were high, right?
Like 3rd or 4th. This is not gonna work. You're gonna run out of time. Okay. Now. Yeah.
No!
All right, we're hopefully good.
I'm just messing around, man. Cause like, what are you gonna say? No? Try that in the other direction. Your wife says, "Can I have the last cookie?" You go, no. Okay, now you're an asshole. You're an asshole either way.
You can't win, man.
I'm just saying, if the script was flipped, if you reverse the roles. People say that that's like a red flag when someone says if you reverse the roles. But there's some times when you reverse the roles, it should be looking a little fucked up.
A little sussy. Look, it's fine if you want to be a little upset that you had plans for a peach and those plans were not seen through. Dude, we're in the age of fucking Instacart. Like, order some more peaches.
Yeah. Well, here, this is a similar situation and also kind of a role reversal. My wife was reading a manga about a good husband, and then she said, "Man, the only thing that would make you a better husband is if you looked like G-Dragon, who is a member of a K-pop group. I don't even remember. I think he was. I don't even know what group he was part of. Okay." And then I said, "Things a wife can say to her husband, but a husband can't say to his wife." Because can you imagine if you were like, "Man, you're such a great wife. The only thing that would be better is if you look like fucking Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls, right? Like it would just, you would be the asshole for sure." And then she said, "That's true. I wonder why it is." And you know what I realized is because there was like thousands of years of men being like horrible spouses. So now, like, you can't say horrible things because people will think you're a horrible person, but you can kind of have mean things said to you because your great-great-grandfather was a dickhead or something. I'm not that guy. I'm a nice guy. I don't deserve that. But because like, oh, for 500 years, like women have been treated bad in marriage, that means I can make a joke about your personal appearance and how if you were a 135-pound K-pop star, you'd be more handsome. You know what I mean? I'm not my great grandpa. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, well, he ate the last peach.
He would eat the last peach, probably.
He would eat the last peach, yeah. Hey, you're the
I'm
last
not
one.
flaming. I'm just saying. All right. Well. Also, sorry I'm not G-Dragon. Sorry I didn't get caught smoking weed in a Tokyo bathroom stall.
What the hell? You can't do that in Korea or Tokyo? Or...
Yeah, well, you can't do it in Tokyo, but you definitely can't do it when you are Korean. Because the attitude towards weed in Korea is that it's basically as bad as, like, fentanyl.
It's very funny. Oh, good old
It
weed.
is. It actually is hilarious.
Oh my god, dude.
Thin ice,
It's gotta be weighted, right? Like thin ice, it's gotta be weighted.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's not too much, or it would break.
Shut the hell up. Yeah, no, the whole weed thing, like, I feel like I can't find a single person on the planet anymore who thinks weed is bad. Even the most conservative, you know, red state folks I talk to are like, weed? Hell yeah. I mean, weed's great.
Dude, I was talking about it with my mom, and she was like, have you ever smoked weed? This is like after it became legal. And I say, yeah, I've smoked weed, and I smoked it before it was legal. And she's not like a prude about it, but she was a little bit taken aback. And I had to explain to her, it's literally nothing. It's like, yeah. It's actually like not anything at all. I don't even know how to make it sound like, because I get that for some people who have never tried it, it has the connotation of a drug, but it's literally like having like 2 glasses of wine or something. Yeah, or you could basically smoke yourself stupid, obviously, but you could.
I have had some incredibly strong gummies in the last year, so you can make it a drug, but like, no, it's the most mild thing.
No, I feel like, so, I haven't actually done it that much. I did it a little bit in college.
True.
And I think that was like, I have the same experience that all people who are old have, where now, whenever I hear someone talk about, oh, I'm dead too. I was the last person eliminated. That hurts. Whenever I hear, like, sometimes I'll see people on, like, Twitter that are YouTubers, and they'll be like, here's my plan for tonight. And it's like a sour key, and the bag says it has like 0.5 gram of THC in it. And I'm like, I don't think in my entire life I've consumed 0.5 gram of THC. And you're gonna like eat one of them and then watch Parks and Rec for like 3 hours? Like, I would be dead. They weren't making that shit when I was 20 years old. They were like, here's like grass. And then like, that's it. Nowadays, they're like, oh yeah, we like refined it down to like the strongest possible concentration of it. Yeah. And then we put it on a Sour Patch Kid. And like, then you look at the bag and it's like, oh, the average dose is 1/8 of a Sour Patch Kid. They're selling cookies where they're like, oh, the serving size is a 16th. How are you supposed to eat 1/16 of a cookie?
I'm with you, but like, man, even the strongest stuff I've had, like the worst thing that happens is like you just like, you know, like we couldn't stop laughing. That was it. It was like, yeah,
it's like it's fine. Like, everybody makes this case, but it's like so self-evident. There's no counter argument. There's 2 futures that have no cognitive dissonance. If alcohol is legal, weed should be legal, or they should both be illegal. There's the only, because alcohol is worse in every single way. Except that it fucking tastes awesome sometimes.
It doesn't even taste good, man. I'm not even gonna give you that one, dude.
But it, like, alcohol is just, it's worse in every way.
Because it actually impairs you significantly.
Worse on your body, makes you more likely to make bad decisions, be reckless. Obviously, drinking and driving is a huge problem. Also, it's everywhere. There are bars that only have parking lots. How does that shit make any legal sense? You're not allowed to drink and drive. The only way you can get to this bar is by taking your car here. Riddle me this. That's not a catch-22. That's like a catch-1.
It is legitimately so much more annoying to be with a very drunk person than a very high person, too.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, on every level. Like, with your very drunk person, they're, like, belligerent. They can be, like, violent. They can be, like, upset. A really high person might just, like, fall asleep. Like,
and when you're high, other high people are hilarious. Because you're like, you're like, holy shit, you're so high. But you don't realize that also you're so high. So you're like, man, this guy is stupid. And then you start to laugh at them, and then they start to laugh at you, and you're like, this guy is so stupid, he doesn't even know I'm laughing at him.
That's pretty much exactly what happened when we were in California. One guy who was either Ellen or Koji just had a boba cup. They had a cup of boba.
Yeah.
And they very, very highly just took the straw from the bottom of the cup, like to the top, so it went. And the person next to him, just a literal, actual slow motion, just turned to him, just like it took him like 5 seconds to do like a quarter head turn, and then they looked at each other and just fucking lost it. And then we proceeded to laugh the next 30 minutes over that.
That's great.
It's so much better than alcohol, dude.
Yeah, when I'm drunk, I don't like to be around other drunk people. I'm like, shut up, dummy. It's my turn to talk. Like, I got some shit to say. I ate an edible once. I don't know. This is probably like 5 years ago now. Ate an edible. People I was with said, okay, let's play a new board game. It's called Motai Nai. Crack open the board game, turn 1, I'm like, I got this shit on lock. Turn 2, I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? There's like cherry blossom cards. You can't use cherry blossoms because you're in the peach season now. If you're in the cherry blossoms, you can discard them and get 3 Shinto tiles that you could. And I just like sat back on the couch and was like, I'm out of here. I just watched, and it was the most entertaining thing. I watched them try to figure this board game out for like 2 hours. I was more relaxed than I've ever been in my entire life.
One day, man. We'll have the legal weed one day. We have, what's called Delta 9 here. You heard of that?
Is that like a SEAL Team 6 sort of thing?
No, it's basically like legal weed.
Oh. Like spice?
I think it's hemp. But it's like hemp, but then they like take the, I don't know if they take the THC out of the weed and put it in the hemp or something. I don't know. It's basically some loophole that allows you to just kind of buy what is essentially slightly more mild weed.
What the hell?
Yeah, it is 100% legal. It's insane.
But like what? I guess I don't get it.
I don't either. The lady explained it to us in the store, and we bought it in a store, you know? Like, it was just a store. Yeah. It's the same package. Like, she's basically like, yes, it's the same thing you can get like California. We just have to make it a different way so that it's legal.
Is it like Diet Coke?
No, it's just weed, but it's like
what?
I'm trying to tell you, it's like just legal weed. It's weird. It blew my mind, man.
So it's like an accounting thing. Like instead of putting it in column A, they put it in like accounts receivable.
Well, no, they make it in a way that circumvents the illegalness of it.
Oh, it's weed without THC, apparently.
Oh, I thought they said they like put the THC back in after.
So it doesn't work.
No, it does.
Yeah, but like...
That's why I said it's slightly more mild, like just slightly. I don't know, man. I had a gummy. It was it's pretty strong.
I had CBD oil one time, and I'll tell you, I feel like I could have done my taxes afterwards. It had maybe, but it's probably because I'm built different.
I don't know, man. I should go check the little gummy pack I have, see if it has THC in it or not.
I think I might have a gene that doesn't allow CBD to affect me.
That's fair. We'll see. The other thing, I don't think THC is the illegal part, which is weird. But I don't know. I don't know the logistics. Like I said, this lady, she gave us a whole essay on it, and I didn't remember. So I was just like, can you please just sell us the weed?
Hey, can I just take, instead of like the plant, can I take this thing that's named like a CIA Black Ops squad and get the hell out of here?
Yep.
You know, the thing that was crazy to me about parts of the U.S. is that you can't, buy weed, but you can get salvia like at a gas station.
Bro, that's insane, yeah.
You can get something that, like, you smoke it and then you live an entire lifetime in 3 minutes. That seems crazy.
God, I gotta do some salvia, man.
I wouldn't touch that stuff, man. I don't want to take any drug that makes me feel like I lived 80 years while I was on it. That's like... That's too much.
You get more time to learn, dude.
What if you prefer your salvia life, though?
Probably. Hey. Oh.
But I was trying to explain it to my mom. I was like, it's literally... It's so nothing. And then I also realized, especially after it's legal here, which it has been for like 7 years with like no negative consequences whatsoever on the societal level, because like what negative consequences could there be? I'm just surrounded by high people at all times. Like serving staff, customer service workers, people walking their dogs.
Take the hammer.
No. Wait, are we
Take
gonna,
the hammer.
we're gonna make it?
I'm the only one that scored points.
Watch this shit.
Oh! Feels good, doesn't it? You gotta have confidence. I took that shit in first place, man.
That was really?
Yeah.
Holy cow! I would never do that on a solo show. Maybe it's been like 2 days. /moment.
Moment. You mean marker?
No moments. No moments. No. Moment is like you can give people a badge for being here for cool events.
Yeah. Well, you took the Yeetus. That's a cool event.
I know, but I don't have access to moments yet.
Wait, really? Oh, I don't think I do either, actually.
I know. It's in a pilot project right now. That was so good. I wanted to give people a moment for being here for the whole saga with food poisoning. By the way, I forgot I did add an anecdote. I got my biopsy back, my biopsy results back for my colonoscopy. It said, given the patient's recent history with intestinal enteritis, this tissue likely represents resolving infection. However, we cannot rule out intravenous drug use.
What the hell are you doing, man?
And this is what I've been saying, and I've been building this bit up, unfortunately, for like 3 weeks, is that every piece of evidence points to infection, but every different doctor that touches the file is like, well, everything says infection, okay? He got diagnosed with the specific bacteria. We ran a full genome sequence on them. He was cured by the antibiotics. The colonoscopy didn't really bring up anything. But every doctor is like, nah, man, it's not an infection. It's Crohn's. And then they do the colonoscopy. And then the gastroenterologist is like, well, it's not Crohn's, but are you like, you take heroin? And I'm like, no. They're like, it's probably an infection. I know. I'm a weed smoker. Well, that's not true.
Bro,
I don't know how to use a lighter, so like it's a.
Yeah, no, I don't smoke it, man. I just eat it.
I can make it. This shit just drives me crazy. Is that like they keep getting in each other's way? Like you already ran the genome sequence on the bacteria, and then they just you know what it is? They're negging me. They want me to come back for another colonoscopy.
Well, no, they want you to admit it. Yeah, like, you shoot heroin up your ass, don't you?
I'll be like, fine, I do heroin.
Well, in your ass.
No, I think that's not a wound from the needle. I think it's like if you take it a lot, then
what's the fucking point?
It has impacts on your health in ways you probably wouldn't have expected. I'm okay, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna help you out. Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
2 down. 3 down.
I'm dead.
He's staying away from me. He knows that I can kill. Oh, they're killing each other.
Beautiful. Karma. That's karma. That's my bad. Whoa!
Dummy.
Let's go. The Undertaker. I'm gonna have to go in and give like a piss test.
Oh,
close.
I didn't think you would run away.
I'm gonna go in for a piss test to prove that I don't take heroin, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, but his piss is a little foamy." Maybe it's like ulcerative colitis. They're gonna have to do like a fucking sigmoidoscopy or something like that, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's not It's not ulcerative colitis, but look, we found a jelly bean up here. Like, it never ends, man. First, they wouldn't see me, and now they can't get enough of me.
Well, yeah, they know that you have potential. Whatever that means.
Yeah. This guy's a damn petri dish.
They're like, how the hell did you get both those infections, man?
They refuse to... They don't believe the lab results, man.
Nah, you know what the real thing is? Is that you did do heroin, but you got the infection from the heroin needle.
Ah!
That's how you get them.
I know I'm gonna get a call from my family doctor, because when she told me that I had the infection in the first place, she was like, we usually don't see infectious disease like this bad except in like people who live on the street. And now she's gonna get a report from the lab tech that says like it's probably from the infection, but it could be from intravenous drug use. So I'm gonna have to get a call from my damn doctor that's like, do you do heroin? And I'm gonna have to be like, no. Have I ever missed like an 8:15 a.m. appointment with you? No, I don't do heroin. Like,
what do you think did it? Like, what was the meal?
I have no idea. I couldn't say with any confidence.
You didn't have any sketchy decision making for food recently?
Oh, but it was all uniformly sketchy until I got food poisoning, at which point I became paranoid about eating anything. I'm washing my hands like I was before we found out COVID was airborne.
God, great bit. I remember I was scared to like order DoorDash because I was like, I don't want to get COVID. It's like, or that shit's in the air.
I wore latex gloves to the grocery store one time in March 2020 for sure.
We all did some stuff that we were a bit scared. You know?
I saw people at the grocery store like using Clorox wipes to wipe down every single item that they purchased. Nobody knew what was going on. I'm not saying, I mean, in hindsight it looks a little much, but at the time nobody knew what was happening. And kind of like still, I guess, I don't know.
Well, no, we know what's happening now. We just don't seem to really care.
Because now they're like, you know, it spreads through the air, but like in order to get in here, I have to wash your hands. And you're like, okay. I mean, I don't mind washing my hands. It's nice to be clean, but it does. I mean, you know, maybe let's not get into it. It makes me sound like a person that I'm not. I'm getting. Not only am I gonna get my 4th shot whenever it's offered to me, we're getting our daughter vaccinated as well. So like, don't come to me and say I'm not you know, doing my part here. But I was laughing a little bit on the Disney cruise when they're like, we have to wash your hands for 30 seconds before you can come into the buffet. And I'm like, well, first off, everybody on the cruise had to test negative just to get on the cruise to begin with. But like, secondarily, people in there are like sticking their finger in their asshole and then like touching the food with it. So I don't think it's gonna save us. If you
Sorry,
could,
I zoned out, man. This fucking long bean has done the same thing like 30 times in a row. I'm actually having a panic attack. Okay, I'm back.
No, it's okay.
That was just so hard to watch. He kept jumping on the fan. He would fly up into the air. He'd miss, and then he'd just jump. But yeah, no, COVID.
Yeah.
Sucked.
Yeah.
We're on Monkeypox now, though. We've upgraded.
Yeah. I mean, I feel pretty safe from the monkeypox, I think.
Why? Because you're straight?
Listen. You meet me. You gave me a suicide pass. I can't answer that question. No matter which way you answer it, you're hemmed into a corner.
Sorry, that was just the setup and the knockdown was all there.
I did see and I don't know. I don't consider myself like a centrist at all. I used to like think the New York Times was kind of like an objective source of news to some extent. But I've been seeing a lot of stuff lately. This one threw me for a loop. It was like how to avoid monkeypox, and then high risk activities was like being around other people, touching things other people have touched, like going to a party, going to a rave, etc., etc. And then like the low risk stuff was like the same shit but related to economic activity. It was like being on the subway, is like low risk. Like being on a crowded bus, no risk. Going to the office is no risk. And I'm like, there's like the virus or the bacteria knows. It's like, oh, don't get him. He's at work. Yeah. He's partying. Pump it. He's participating in economic activity. Dump it. Didn't make any. I mean, it just didn't pass the smell test for me. But I don't know. I'm also not doing the research, so I don't know.
It's tough, man.
I mean, I feel like they're doing their best, but
they're definitely not doing their best.
Well, yeah. Here they got the damn monkeypox vaccines are available for everybody who wants them.
I don't know, we got like fucking 8,000 cases or some shit like that. This is out of control. But nah, man, like monkeypox isn't gonna be, you know, a huge deal because it's, you know, a pox, and we've got, well, we've had pox. I
kind of thought we were past the pox stage of.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Of human
but that's the thing, right?
But...
Like we're just waiting for the actual like bad disease that shows up, and we've shown now twice that we're just not going to be able to deal with it at all.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, people are literally they're just like sick of it. They're like, whatever. Like, I feel like if like COVID 2.0 came out and was insanely lethal, people would be like, I already did my time. I'm going to.
Yeah, it's scary. Dude.
I'm going to the Knicks game. I already took a season off. I'm not doing it again.
Because there's so many people there who are like, oh, monkeypox is ass. I'm like fine from it. It's like, yeah, you're probably fine from it, but like, we've yet again shown that we can't contain even a disease that we have a vaccine for, and we, you know, knew was coming, and we had the time, and that we have tests for already too. So like, what happens when Corona 2 comes up and it's like a disease we don't have a test for is really deadly and spreads super fast? What the hell are we gonna do?
Yeah, I'm going right back to March 2020. When I went to the grocery store and bought like 20 cans of Spam and a 10-pound bag of potatoes.
Dude, I stocked up on ramen and like frozen stuff. Dude, I was ready, dude. I was ready to stay indoors. And then I did.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I went to Vegas the next year.
And then everybody came to your house and
yeah. And that's when I got it.
Knock on wood, by the way, still haven't had it. Although, I read at first it was like, haven't had COVID, you're lucky. And then like 6 months later, it was like, haven't had COVID, here's the secret of people who have never had COVID. And it's like, surprise, it's like never been outside. And now the articles are like, haven't had COVID, guess what, you fucking liar, you have. And I'm like, fuck you, you don't know that. Shit's driving me crazy. People are like, oh, I've got a little, like a sore throat. They're like, test for COVID. I get a COVID test, it's negative. They're like, you can't trust the test. Yeah, I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do there, man?
Nah, you know when you have COVID, at least when it's, you know, symptoms arise.
As long as I'm still putting out 330 plus on the Peloton, and testing negative, to be clear. I wouldn't use that as the only diagnostic method, but...
Just can't stop grabbing people, man. This little guy right here, this little guy right here.
I'm just running, man.
Cat. Bye.
I want that new batch though, man. If they give me the second booster, they're still giving me the fall 2020 formula. I'm like, come on. I want the. Can I get the extra crispy?
Payback. Later, Sky Pilot.
I love it. Dude, you killed a good player. That's awesome.
He probably will still qualify, but it felt good, you know.
The other great thing about not verifiably ever having gotten COVID is you can still treat it as a moral failing when someone does, even though it's essentially unavoidable if you ever come in contact with air that another person has ever breathed. But I can still be like, oh, you got COVID? Oh, what were you doing? Oh, you went through the drive-thru? Wow, okay. I mean, it's up to everybody's individual level of risk tolerance, I suppose, but I don't know if I would do that.
I know I've said it before, but I'm just genuinely annoyed because I had 2 instances where I was in the same house with people who had COVID for like 2 weeks and did not get it in either of those situations. I was face to face with my sister talking to her going, oh, hi, nice to see you. Yeah. And then the next day she was like bedridden with COVID, unable to move, and then had to go to the hospital like 2 days later. Like, I didn't catch it then.
Well, I'm not how I would have done it personally, but what do I know? I've only avoided it for almost 3 years now.
Oh, I fucking sucked it.
Not today.
Ooh. am I doing?
Don't worry, I'm kind of goated at Hoopsie.
I'm doing bad.
All right, I'm gonna need you to step it up.
Okay, I am. I'm not getting baited anymore.
This game's all about picking your battles.
Okay, this gold is mine. Oh, he fucking hit me out of it. He's just better. That's fine. We're gonna be fine.
Did he get it?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's ruthless that a gold is worth so much. 5 X's? Holy cow!
I have not gotten the. Okay, I've gotten a ring.
I'm just spinning. I'm not doing. Oh, there's not that many people. We're gonna be fine. Surprise.
There's only 3 spots left though.
There's 2 quick ones. Great play. Look at that. I know we're cannibalizing each other's space. It's just the best route for me right now.
I'm doing what I can. You're gonna miss that. Ah, he didn't miss it. He's just better.
This would be huge, man. Oh! Now you don't know. You don't know what I had to go through to get ring 11. You don't know. It was the ring was like exactly parallel with me, so I couldn't even see the opening. I landed right on the edge of the hula hoop and managed to tweak it in.
You did some geometry, man. I respect that.
That was a solid hoopsie from me. And now we're in the finals.
Hexagon, man.
Probably.
We've too much thin ice, man.
Holy cow! Holy.
Dude, I can't believe I kind of want to play a Fall Mountain. I haven't played Fall Mountain since I came back to the game.
I know.
I definitely don't want to do that stinky maze again.
Yeah, agreed. Oh!
Low player count hexagon where true legends are created.
Woo. Now, if it's just the 2 of us, remember what you said on that jump showdown a long time ago?
No.
All right, that's I understand. You probably got a hexagon streak right now. You got to protect.
Oh right. Oh no, dude, I still got you there. Yeah, I still got you.
I love hexagon. It's pure gaming. Should be a round 1 hexagon. That'd be a damn trip.
That would be crazy.
Hello. We can share. I thought we were sharing. Why we're on the people don't understand Nash equilibriums, man. That's the main problem with Fall Guys. Unless you're on the bottom level, the person you're competing with is your best friend. Because your fortunes are shared. Like, why are you killing me? Well, he succeeded, so never mind.
Ah, you fine, Mr. Chicken. You can have those. They're not gonna last you long.
I just had to take a little bit of his lunch there. I'm not high. I've never been high on stream. That makes me a fucking unicorn on Twitch, man. There's probably some people that have never been sober.
Oh, you gotta get that. You gotta get that. Nice. Yeah, you did good. You made him eat a lot of that.
Let's go.
He does have a good chunk. You know what I gotta do?
I got stun locked.
You can have that because the chicken's gonna take that. Oh, he came over here. Okay.
Skirt. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I know my place. I took my 1 tile and ran.
Okay, I'm the only one on the yellow layer.
Love it.
But I don't think I have enough to really accomplish much.
Me and Sky Pilot are in trouble? Or are we? Or are we best friends?
Ah.
Hold on. I got a chance.
No, we lost.
Yeah. To Sky Pilot, man!
We had a bit of a rumble in the bottom with a lot of people, and a lot of people decided they would rather lose.
To Sky Pilot. I take it as a personal attack. They suggested I use intravenous drugs. They took a sample of
that, right?
They took a sample of flesh from my colon and said, what they said is can't rule out drugs.
It is like a wording that's annoying because it does feel a bit antagonistic.
Couldn't you take a biopsy that was just normal tissue and write the same shit? It's like a meaningless statement. Healthy colon, no problems, but maybe they take fentanyl.
They could just do anything. Like, oh, you're having some trouble, you're gaining some weight. Oh, can't rule out heroin. Losing weight, can't rule out heroin.
So I took it as a personal attack. Okay, I'm getting I'm getting exact wording again. Okay. It takes a second because it's a government service.
You think they're like out there over there just being like, oh, dude, he's probably so mad about the intravenous drug thing, dude. That was a good decision, you know? Like,
you just wait until I get my next colonoscopy. That thing is going to be damn spotless.
Well, they still won't be able to rule it out.
They're going to regret saying that shithead.
Now, what you should do is just, like, take heroin right before the colonoscopy, see if they find it.
I think I'd probably die due to the anesthesia. It's just my guess, though.
You're probably right.
Okay. Acute inflammation. Yes. No granulomas are seen in this sample. That's probably a good thing, I'd have to imagine.
What is a granuloma, dude?
Given the recent history of infectious enteritis, this likely, and in fact, it doesn't even say likely. It says most likely represents tissue from resolving infection. However, cannot rule out drugs, comma, etc. What the hell's the etc. too? I don't want my doctor using etceteras.
Yeah, you want that shit on lock.
At least some specificity would be nice.
I can't handle this bonkus, dude. I'm just stuck.
Can I ask you a question regarding the bonkus?
Yeah.
Do it be thick?
Oh, you're with me. Never mind. Oh, that's not good.
Well, I was reading my biopsy results the whole time. And I was like, don't worry, Apollo's got me.
I'm sneaking in.
Yeah, own. I'm not gonna make it.
You're gonna make it, man.
What the hell?
We're in danger.
How did I watch? I'm insane at the flipper part.
I've got us some points. You're gonna need to send us home, though.
I was too good at the flipper part. Oh, that's important.
All right,
big
we're good.
plays, big plays.
What the hell? It's already almost 4 o'clock. It's probably LG, isn't it?
What's LG? Last game. Last game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. LG, man. That's gamer lingo. Well, that's multiplayer Twitch streaming gamer lingo.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Like when somebody has a bad game, but then they said they'd play like 1 extra hour, and then you go 55 minutes, and then they're like, "I think this is my last game," and you're like, "I hear you. You've been quiet quit since an hour ago." Not this, but with times in the past, for sure, myself included.
The real thing is you go, okay, LG is LG, it's LG guys, but then like you play like 6 more.
Yeah. Especially if it's Among Us, because those go quick.
Especially, yeah.
I'm getting even more mad at the results from the colonoscopy because I just saw that it says, please correlate with other laboratory findings. My brother in Christ, they shoved a camera up my ass with a pair of scissors on it and took some flesh and sent it to you. What do you mean correlate with? You are the other lab results. They already took the blood, the stool, the urine. They genome sequenced the bacteria. What do you mean correlate with? What more can you do, man?
Do you think it's just like a long line of like they're trying to cover for the fact that they were wrong originally? And they really didn't want to diagnose you with the infection, so like, well, and I still couldn't have known. And maybe it wasn't though.
It's hard not to think it's a conspiracy at this point.
You have one?
Right here. I'm sorry. Dude, I was getting bullied the whole time too. You don't even know, man. I was getting bullied the whole time.
I trusted you. I trusted you.
I was getting bullied the whole time.
I even asked. I was like, "Is this one?" And
I was.
remained
You don't
silent.
even see what I went through.
You remained silent and you let me die. Now you could say that I probably should have, you know, found it on my own. But
I was
really into
just
that
getting
colonoscopy
bullied.
story.
I was getting bullied because I was standing on the corner. Like I had to watch out. Terry from Streets of Rage was trying to eat my ass. Banana, apple, watermelon, orange, cherry. Banana, apple, watermelon, orange, cherry. We're gonna qualify anyway.
There we are, actually.
I'm cracked at this. I think I'm on it. No, this is apple.
Oh no, the doubt.
Banana, watermelon, apple, orange. Well, whatever. Round over.
Qualified.
Qualified.
The second you said, I think it's this one. I think. It was neither of them.
Oh man.
You don't need to be good to qualify.
How many people qualified that whole time? I didn't realize we were playing against the Bene Gesserit.
What? You gotta remember, man, I'm a low vocab individual.
That's from Dune.
Oh, the Bene Gesserit?
Yeah, the Bene Gesserit.
Oh, okay, you said it wrong. Okay.
Oh, whatever. I've only read the book.
It's a good movie.
I'm just kidding. I've only seen the movie. The book is really long.
Yeah, it's also old.
LOL. It is old.
Bro, I don't know which one the soft G is. Which one's the soft G?
That's got to be G, right?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
And then J is the hard G.
I almost died right at the start.
Like I'm gonna jerk off.
Hey, it's a good one, man. Wait, stop chat. Tell me which one it is. They're giving me mixed messages, man.
Oh, I lived.
Apparently, the J noise is the soft one.
That's not even a G though. That's a damn J.
Yeah, it's a J, dude. That's what's the same problem with C, man. What's a hard C and a soft C?
Why is there a K and a C in the English alphabet? Why is there an S and a C that does the same thing as an S? We couldn't just move all the soft C's into the S category? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Dude, how do people die on this, man? I've gotten hit like 3 times.
So I got hit once. Or I'm dead. Yeah, get him. I got killed once. I was standing still. And then physics just shot me up like 100 feet into the air, where I got hit by a nut that pushed me off the edge. That's what it took for me to die.
I'm gonna bait someone. Come push me off. Push me off. No, no. I'm ready for you. You try, man. You try.
Oh, okay. Whoa, no. This is just for fun. I understand.
It's just for fun. We got them.
Movies. I'm still
Fucking
into
movies,
Tenet,
man.
man. I'm still into Tenet. I read the r/Tenet subreddit FAQ. It was probably 15,000 words. And,
well, yeah. Did you read?
I read it up to down, right to left, because I was inverted at the time. Hold on. There you go. Little tiptoe.
I haven't played tiptoe in 2 years.
And the FAQ, some of the stuff, the questions are like, you know, why did person X do this weirdly? And then they have like an essay that explains it. And then for some of them, they were like, yeah, it doesn't really make that much sense, but the movie's better if you just don't think about it. And I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. That's the whole movie, basically. I don't know, man. He's got what is he doing? Oppenheimer?
Yeah, I snooze. It's not even sci-fi. It's just
Yeah. What's the mystery?
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, we're gonna find out the atomic bomb actually wasn't a bomb the whole time. It was a time machine or something. Oh, well, you know what? I'm in. What the hell's going on here? Dude, he's risky.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm with you. Oh, not those ones.
Oh, it's this one. No,
Let's go.
I fucked it. I think we lose.
No. I'm in.
No, I think we lose.
No.
Oh, he just jumped off. Maybe there's a chance.
You can do it. You can do it. Oh!
Wait.
Greasy.
Wait. If he's 15, we tie.
That's fine. There's no big deal.
We're in.
Oh!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
When you're inverted and you have to take a shit. Wait, no, when you have to take a shit but you're inverted.
That's the noise. That's what it does. Come on.
BlastBall. Hey,
This is not
can I
nice.
surprise you?
Yeah.
I've never won a BlastBall final.
I've won one. Only one. But I've also only played like 3 times. It's just like, I don't know if you feel the same way, but sometimes you get hit by a blast ball and you get sent to the goddamn moon.
Yeah.
And another time you get hit by a blast ball and you go and you fall over. And that's
Definitely
like,
true.
it's just.
I'm in outer space, but I lived.
Bro, I'm getting hit by every blast ball, but I'm not going anywhere.
From downtown.
What's the damn point, man? Come here. I think I have the secret tech. Don't throw
Okay.
it. Just run into people with it.
I have been killed by that a few times, for sure.
Because I don't think if you're holding it, you get thrown that far.
I killed someone! Bog!
Okay.
Ah!
Oh. Oh my
I'm
god.
alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. Oh!
Later.
I was focusing so much on the blast balls, I wasn't looking at the platform. I love that. That was huge.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I thought myself. I was like, oh, dude, this is gonna be so sick. I'm gonna get him.
Imagine though.
Oh. He's gotta be upset because I killed him and myself and let the other guy win.
Good games though. Good games.
Yeah, we got lots of